Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Let's begin today's practice in partial recline. So face the front of your mat, spine is long, grab a hold of the backs of the hamstrings and slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time, engaging the abs as you do so. Once the neck makes contact with the mat, draw the heels in towards the glute, root heavily through those heels, press off through those heels to lift the glutes. Draw the shoulder blades slightly together, knees in line over those ankles. Start to deepen the breath, the inhales and exhales. Draw the shoulder blades a little more together, finding 1 more inch under those hips. On your next inhale, tap the glutes onto the mat, and then as you exhale, press through the heels to raise the glutes up into that starting position. So let's repeat. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift and rise. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift and rise. Twice more. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. 1 more time. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, starting with the top of the back and ending with the sacrum. Slowly roll over onto the right side of the body. Right forearm comes onto the mat. Right knee goes onto the mat. Left leg goes long. Use the abdominals to lift up. Arm reaches overhead. As you exhale, rotate the chest towards the sky. Come back to that neutral position. Tap the hip as you inhale. As you exhale, lift. Inhale, tap and reach. Exhale, lift. 1 more time like this. Inhale, tap. Exhale, reach. Rotate the heart towards the sky. Reach long behind. Rotate the heart back to the right side of the room and slowly roll down. Let's come back to that partial recline position. Rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time, heels in towards the glutes. Inhale, press through the heels, lift the glutes off the mat. Exhale, tap. This time I want you to find 1 more inch under the glutes as you lift, keeping the knees in a parallel line. Knees are not swaying out to the side. And then tap. Twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. We are still, my accent, working on that long breath. Slowing it down. Once more. And slowly release. Left hand comes out to the side. Roll over onto the left side of the body. Right leg goes straight. Left forearm onto the ground. Lift off those left hips. Arm reaches overhead as you inhale. As you exhale, spin the heart towards the sky. Inhale, back to center. As you exhale, tap the hip and reach. 2 more times, tap it and reach. Here's your last one. Use those left obliques to lift off. Hold here as you inhale. As you exhale, spin the heart towards the sky. And as you exhale, rotate onto both forearms, coming into a tabletop position. Come onto the left palm, come onto the right palm. We're now facing the back of our mat. It feels a little weird, doesn't it? As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone curls up. As you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. 1 more time. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale and round. Come back to that neutral tabletop position. This time as you inhale, press through the left palm, right arm goes up. And then as you exhale, thread that right arm underneath that left armpit. Right ear making contact with the mat, maybe not. Reach those right fingertips towards the left side of the room. If you'd like to take it 1 step farther, inhale the left arm up, flip the palm. As you exhale, grab a hold of that right hip crease, working on drawing this left shoulder blade back. With every inhale, reach the right fingertips towards the front of the room, left side. As you exhale, draw the left shoulder blade open and just keep working on that. And while you're doing that, let's focus on what you want your intention for this class to be. Whatever it is, to let go, to feel strong, to just be. It can be all three of those. Just remember it throughout your practice. Slowly release the bind with the left hand. Press off through the left palm to rise the right arm back up to the sky. As you exhale, bring it back to that tabletop position. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. Exhale and round. Come to that neutral tabletop position. This time, root through the right palm. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. As you exhale, thread that hand underneath the right armpit. Left hand reaches towards the right side of the room. Left ear may be making contact with the mat, maybe not. Try to keep the hips from swing off to the left side. Draw them center. If you'd like to take it one step farther, inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Flip the palm and grab a hold of that left hip crease. With every inhale, reach the left fingertips towards the right side of the room. With every exhale, draw that right shoulder blade open. Coming back to that intention, coming back to that slow breath. One more round of breath. As you exhale, release the bind with the right hand to frame the face. Push off through the right palm. Left arm reaches back up towards the sky. And exhale, draw at center. Bring the hands about 6 inches forward. Curl the toes. Use the abdominals to lift the knees off the mat. And then drive those hips up and back. Pedal out the heels, right and left. Deeply bend both knees. Step the right foot in between the hands and spin towards the left side of the room. Heels in, toes out. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Interlace the fingers behind the small of the back as you inhale. This time as you exhale, straighten the arms, drawing the pinky towards the crown. Give yourself a gentle sway left and right. Hold center. Shift the weight to the ball mounts of the feet, then to the heels. And then find a space to hold in between. Release the thumbs towards the low back. Release the hands in front of the face and spin towards the front of your mat. Draw the right foot to meet the left and inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, root to rise. Inhale, reverse swan dive it up. Little back bend by looking up. As you exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from the hips until that head can hang heavy. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step back into a plank. Release the knees down to the mat. Grow the crown towards the front of the mat. Bend the elbows 90 degrees for that chaturanga. Inhale to a baby cobra, heart forward, shoulder blades draw together. As you exhale, curl the toes, lift the knees up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up at the hands, bend the knees, float or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, root to rise, reverse swan dive it up, building some heat here, little back bend. As you exhale, get right into it. Swan dive forward, lead with the chest. Then let that head hang nice and heavy. Inhale, flat back. As you exhale, let the head hang even heavier. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step back into a plank. Release the knees if you'd like, or let's get right into it. Inhale, crown forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, look up at the hands, bend the knees, float or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, head is hanging even heavier. Bend the knees, root to rise, reverse swan dive it up, little back bend by looking up. As you exhale, swan dive forward, lead with the chest. Then let that head hang nice and heavy. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back into a plank. Inhale, crown forward. As you exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, this time find space under the quads if you can. And as you exhale, send those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, right and left again. Inhale onto the ball mounts of the feet. As you exhale, release the heels a little closer to the earth. As you inhale, bring the right toes to the sky, keeping the hips square. As you exhale, draw it back to that plank, knee to chest. Release the foot in between the hands, left heel down, and rise up into warrior one, having that heel to heel alignment. Work on opening that left hip so belly button is working towards the front of your mat, arms go up. As you inhale, straighten the leg. As you exhale, cactus the arms, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, cactus and bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cactus and bend. Inhale, straighten. As you exhale, heel toe that right heel over once and come into warrior two. Keep working on opening that right hip open by pressing the outside of that right thigh towards the right side of the room. Hands reach long. Gaze is right over that middle finger. One more inhale. As you exhale, flip the palm, reach forward, and then reach back for reverse warrior. As you inhale, rotate the heart towards the sky. As you exhale, bring it down. Inhale, straighten that right leg. As you exhale, twist the heart towards the sky. Inhale, deepen that reverse warrior with a straight leg. And as you exhale, come back into that warrior two, knee is bent. Slowly interlace the fingers behind the small of the back. As you exhale, start to straighten the arms, hinge from the hips. Draw that right shoulder towards the right inner thigh. Once you make contact, start to release that head. And then work on bringing the backs of the palms even closer towards the sky. And if you're up here, that's okay. Just work on opening those shoulders. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, release the hands to the small of the back. Hands frame the foot. Come off of the left heel and come back into that plank. Let's flow. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga hold. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels one more time. Inhale onto the ball mounts of the feet. Exhale, release those heels 1 inch closer. Take the left foot towards the sky, keeping the hips square for a three-legged dog. And as you exhale, come to that plank, knee to chest, before releasing that foot in between the hands. Right heel goes down, heel to heel alignment, and rise up into warrior one. Work on drawing that belly button towards the front of the room to feel it along that right hip. As you inhale, straighten the left leg, little back bend by looking up. As you exhale, cactus and squeeze. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, draw the elbows behind the rib cage. Inhale it up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up, heel to the left foot over once to the right. And as you exhale, come into warrior two. This time aligning that front heel with the back instep. Shoulders away from the ears. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, flip the palms, send it up and back, reverse warrior. Inhale, heart towards the sky. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, straighten that left leg, go a little bit deeper. Exhale, twist the heart towards the sky. Bring it back. And bring it into that warrior two. Interlace the fingers behind the small of the back. When you're ready, start to draw the shoulder blades together, straightening the arms. Start to hinge from the hips, bringing the left shoulder towards that left inner thigh. When you can go no farther, hold there. Let the head release and hang heavy. Shoulder blades draw together even more. One more round of breath. Before moving the legs, bring the thumbs back to the small of the back. Release the hands in front of the face. Spin the heart towards the front of the room. Frame the foot with both hands. Step the left leg back. Let's flow. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that right toe to the sky. As you exhale, knee to chest, draw that foot in between the hands, release the left heel, and rise into warrior one. As you inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, cactus and bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cactus. Open that chest just a little bit more this time. Inhale, straighten and hold. Heel toe that right foot over once to the left. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, flip the palm. As you exhale, send it back, reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, spin the heart towards the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale the fingers behind the small of the back. Exhale, straighten, start to draw the right shoulder towards that right inner thigh for humble warrior. Releasing that head, maybe bringing the hands a little closer towards the crown. As you exhale, slowly bring the thumbs back to the small of the back. Turn the heart towards the front of the room. Left hand goes to the inside of that right foot. Inhale here. As you exhale, press through the left palm. Release the right foot on top of the left. Side plank, inhale. As you exhale, lift the right foot off the ground. As you exhale, bring that right foot behind. Twist the heart towards the sky. A little wild thing. One round of breath here. Keep lifting the heart open. And then as you exhale, sit it down. Spine as long as you inhale. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Right hand behind. As you exhale, little spinal twist. With every inhale, grow the spine long. With every exhale, twist just a little deeper. This time, maybe looking behind that right shoulder. Slowly unwind. Left hand goes back to where it once was. Root through that right heel to rise back up into a modified version of a side plank. And then as you exhale, release the right hand down. Right foot goes beside the left. Let's flow. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And as you exhale, curl the toes, send those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes to the sky. As you exhale, draw the knees into the chest before releasing the foot in between the hand. Release the right heel down and rise into warrior one. Sink just a little deeper on that exhale. Inhale, straighten and reach, little back bend. Exhale, cactus and squeeze, open the shoulders. Inhale it up. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale it up. Exhale, draw those shoulder blades together one more time. Inhale up. This time as you exhale, heel toe that left foot over once to the right. Exhale, warrior two. Sink just a little deeper. Inhale, left palm reaches towards the front of the mat. As you exhale, flip the palm. Reach it up and back. Reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten that left leg. As you exhale, rotate the heart towards the sky. Inhale, unrotate. As you exhale, come back into warrior two. Interlace the fingers behind the small of the back. As you exhale, draw those arms long. Hinge from the hips, drawing the left shoulder blade towards that left inner thigh. Then let that head hang heavier. One round of breath here. As you exhale, release the hands first. Right hand goes to the inside of that right foot. Coming off that left heel, slowly press through the right palm, coming into side plank, stacking the feet over top of one another. Left arm reaches overhead. If you need an option here, release that bottom knee. Inhale, rise that left foot off the ground. As you exhale, bring it behind, spin the heart, wild thing. Push off through that palm, lift the chest one more inch. And as you exhale, slowly release it down. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. Inhale, right arm reaches long, left hand goes behind. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left thigh and start to twist. With every inhale, grow that spine long. With every exhale, twist just a little deeper from that belly. Do that one more time. Slowly unwind, twist back towards the right side of the room. Release the left foot on top of the right and slowly make your way down onto the belly. Hands go right in front of the face, field goal position with the elbows. As you inhale, draw the chest off of the mat, keeping the tops of the feet planted onto the mat. Exhale, release that chest down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, release. One more time like this, and we'll add the legs. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, release. Let's add those legs. Inhale, chest and legs reach up. Exhale, slowly tap. Find 1 more inch under the chest, under the quads as you lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Grab the right ankle with the right hand. Grab the left ankle with the left hand, thumbs down. Start to press the feet into the hands. This time as you inhale, chest lifts, quads lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale it up, find 1 more inch. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, release. This time as we inhale, we'll lift and hold. Inhale it up. As you exhale, hold. Kick the feet into the hands. Finding a bow shape with the body. Chest is lifted, gaze is forward. Find 1 more inch under the quads, under the chest. You may even start to rotate back and forth like a boat. And as you exhale, slowly release. Release the right leg, release the left leg. Hands come out to a T, palms go down. Bring the left hand in towards the chest. As you exhale, slowly start to roll it over onto that right shoulder. Very slowly, bringing the left foot behind into a kickstand. Pretty intense shoulder stretch here, so make your way into this pose extremely slow. On your next exhale, slowly make your way out of it. Legs go long, hands frame the chest, lift up into a little upward dog. As you exhale, thread that left hand underneath the right. Right knee stays bent, right arm goes out for a little lying spinal twist. Every inhale, reach that right knee towards the ground. With every exhale, reach that right shoulder towards the ground. Slowly release the right hand back to the right side of the mat. Make your way back onto the belly, releasing the left hand long. Right arm goes long. This time bring the right hand in towards the chest and slowly start to roll over onto that left shoulder, making the right foot into a kickstand. Go into this pose very slow and very cautiously. The more you roll towards the right side, what is now your right side, the more you will feel it. You can always reach this right hand towards the hand. Some people can even interlace the fingers. I'm just reaching. Or you can bring it right here. Let's slowly make our way out of this pose. Coming onto the belly, right hand frames the chest, left hand draws to frame the chest. Bring it up to that upward facing dog. Take the right hand, thread it underneath that left armpit, right arm goes long. Bend the left knee in towards the chest and rotate that left hand long for a little spinal twist. With every inhale, releasing the right knee, and with every exhale, releasing that left shoulder blade. Take a few more rounds of breath here. And on your next exhale, slowly make your way onto the back, keeping the knees bent, drawing the heels in towards the glutes. Draw the heels in towards the glutes a little bit more. Roll back onto your mat if you got off of it. Start to lift the toes. Lift all of your toes and then replant them. Stay heavy in those heels. As you inhale, press through the heels to rise the glutes. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. This time as you inhale, hold it at the top. Start to draw the shoulder blades together, and if you can, interlace the fingers behind the small of the back. As you exhale, try to get those pinkies to touch. So you may find your knees swing out to the side. Try to keep the knees over the ankles. Draw the shoulder blades together, and then find 1 more inch under those hips. 1 more round of breath here. On your next exhale, slowly release the hands to the mat. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Once more, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and hold. You're welcome to stay right here in bridge pose, working on drawing the shoulder blades together, interlacing the fingers behind the small of the back, or you can try out wheel pose. So draw the shoulder blades in together, find 1 more inch under the hips, root through the heels. Bring the hands behind, fingertips pointing in towards the shoulders. Release the left palm, release the right palm. Press off through the meaty parts of the palm to slowly rest the head on the mat. Keep the head supported by keeping weight into the palms. When you're ready, slowly start to straighten the arms, coming into wheel pose. So it may feel a little weird at first. So rock the weight forward and back. Forward, straightening the legs, drawing the chest open even more. Exhale, release. Inhale into the meaty parts of the palm. Chest is lifting and driving towards the front of the room. Exhale, draw it in, and just do that a few times. Lifting from the heart, not the knees and not the low back. And when you're ready, keep the chest forward. Maybe drawing the knees a little closer, lifting from that heart and not that low back. Drive the chest towards the front of the room. Maybe bring that feet in just a little bit more. Come on to the tippy toes and release the heels. Tippy toes, heels, tippy toes, heels. Tippy toes, drive that chest forward. Release one heel, release the other, and hold this wheel pose for a few rounds of breath. On your next exhale, slowly bend the knees and release the head. Release the top of the back and then the low back. Cross the left knee over the right knee, coming into cow face legs, and then draw both quads towards the chest. Grab the left ankle with the right hand, right ankle, grab it with the left hand. Draw the knees towards the chest, feeling a nice opening along the left glute, left hip. And as you exhale, slowly release those legs off and over to the right. Another little spinal twist. If that breath got away from you, start to find it again right here. Draw the legs back up to center. Release the left sole of the foot to the ground, and let's switch sides. Right knee crosses over the left. Draw the quads in towards the chest. Grab a hold of the right ankle with the left hand. Grab a hold of the left ankle with the right hand. And then draw those legs in towards the chest, feeling a nice stretch along that right glute and right hip. Slowing the mind down, slowing the breath. Coming back to that intention if it slipped away from you. And when you're ready, slowly draw both knees towards the left side of the room. Right hand going long. Left hand coming top of that right leg. And when you're ready, unwind the legs, uncross them, hug the knees in towards the chest. Give it a nice big hug. Chin towards the chest, make the body into the ball. And as you exhale, release one leg, release the other, hands coming to the side for your final resting pose, Savasana. Let the space in between the eyes relax. Let the jaw be heavy. Feel the shoulders make contact with the mat. Tops of the hands making contact with the earth, and everything melting and resting. You are more than welcome to stay here as long as you need. But if you're on a tight schedule, let's go ahead and start to open the eyes, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. And when you're ready, roll over onto your most comfortable side, keeping the eyes nice and soft. Start to press through that outside palm to rise up into that seated position. Hands coming to heart center. Guys, thank you so much for sharing your practice with me, as it was an honor, as always, to share mine with you. Namaste.